Hello to what I assume is the next ReeVlog. I don't think I've vlogged yet today, but I really don't know. I feel like I've been very busy today, even if I haven't. That's what I was going to do. So I think the person renting a room has ceased that due to lockdown. But I've sent them a Facebook message asking if that is the case for sure, because if so, I can tell my mum that they won't be here anymore, which means that she can give the company she rents off of notice so that she can move and I can start looking for somewhere, because all of his food and cutlery and stuff is gone and he left the key here. But I'm waiting on a proper response, so we'll see. And then built a bonfire, had a client, had a wash, did some officey work stuff, like paperwork. Then I cheered up one of my friends who was in a bad mood, was upset. And I was going to have a nap then, but I didn't because I was busy helping my friend, which I would obviously prefer to do rather than sleep most of the time, depending on the friends. But I think I helped, which is good. And then after that, I got the washing in that I had put on earlier. I'm making this now because I'm going to have a nap now before Kung Fu. There we go. Very good. Very good. That's a Dark Souls reference. And it doesn't leak. Wonderful. Leave that there for now. Whilst I go and do the other thing I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna do. Yeah. Wog. Supplemente. Haven't taken them yet today. So I'll do that now. I don't know why it's vlogging that seems to remind me of that, but it is. Weird. So my plan is Vloggeroo, then Kung Fu after nappage. And tomorrow I no longer have D&D because it is bonfire night, and it was going to be on the Saturday, but no, it's not going to be on the Saturday. It's going to be on actual bonfire night, which is always my preference. And then I will be reorganising D&D, hopefully. If not, it'll just push to next week. Is there a reason I wouldn't be able to do Friday? I don't believe there is. It's all online, so lockdown shouldn't really affect it. Yeah, that'll be good with bonfire night tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it, as always. Just have to make sure not to put my phone in it, as usual, like I did that one time. But as I was saying about the Lodgeroo, yeah, so should they be gone and my mum be able to move in here within 28 days of me giving her notice to give notice to people that she lives with, rents from, whatever, then I will be looking for somewhere. And my friends have that place that they've moved into, and there's a spare room and stuff. And ideally, I kind of want to live alone, just because one of the things that irritates me living here is that people just keep showing up unannounced for no apparent reason. And that was something that's happened to me consistently my entire life. It used to be my mum and my brother, and then it was my flatmates, and then it was my housemates, and then it was practically everyone in my family. So I'm hoping that I can find like a studio flat or something which I can just rent by myself, and living there will enable me to not have that problem. Hopefully. But we'll see. I'm still waiting to hear back from that person, I might send their brother a message, so I'm good friends with their brother, just saying, by the way, he's not here, so I'm assuming he's at your familial home. Could you ask him to get back to me? Or something along those lines. Because, you know, I want to know so I can do my things. But, you know, whatever. I'm sure he's just busy. He might not even have sent my message yet. Though, I did send it way early this morning. Flip-flopping back to bonfire night, I have to take up a sofa and 2 beds in theory, but the trailer has a flat tire. So how I'm going to get them up there, I do not know. But I'm sure I'll find a way, and the beds might not end up going up there because my granddad doesn't seem to want to sell them. Tea is very hot for taking the tablets, but it has a, how you say, caffeine in it. So when my naparoo is done, I be wah rather than wah. Yeah. Caffeine before nap means when wake up from nap awake rather than feel like absolute poop. Theory. Yeah. Tomorrow I also have to do an hour's work of editing my soft skills workbook. And so far it's been slow going. I'm on page 9 out of I think 27, no 28. Yeah. So what's that, a third of the way? I've done 2 hours so far. So I'll get a sixth of the way. That'll take me to halfway tomorrow. And then another sixth take me over halfway Friday, in theory. Which means I'll finish next week on editing draft 1. Once I've done draft 1 edits, I have to put together some, like, the graphics and stuff for it, which is going to be the hardest part, I think. Because it's not something I can just do. I'm bad at drawing and stuff, so I'll probably need to find someone else to do it, which means I need to find a way to pay them, and all sorts of stuff like that. I'm also still waiting to hear back from my friend Moll to see whether she can add in a thing. I'm hoping she can, but if she can't, that's fine. I'll just have to find my own way. But I should probably just remind her that I would like it as soon as possible. I don't want to put any pressure on her because she's kindly helping me out for free, even though it's almost directly related to her business, what I'm asking her to do. So she could just say no and charge, or I'd like to, but if I do it for free for you, then why couldn't I do it for free for other people? Even though, like, there are a variety of reasons for that I'm not going to get into. Now, I hope that these pills don't rattle around inside of me at Kung Fu tonight. Oh no, I inhaled tea. But yeah, in theory, well, I mean, tonight's the last Kung Fu pre-lockdown. Kung Fu will not be continuing during lockdown, but I'm going to continue to pester my instructor, asking him to help me, saying, "Hi, I would really appreciate it if you could send me a video of the ground attacks, or here are my hand and arm strikes, can you evaluate?" And all of that stuff. Hopefully he'll send me all the videos I need so I can, by the time we go back, be ready to grade. It's unlikely, but it will be good. Like, because I can practice a lot at the moment. I'm going to have a lot of free time in lockdown because I think the likelihood of new clients is going to plummet even further. Sad times. And yeah, it's just not going to be good. I also will have even fewer social events than usual. D&D Thursday nights. But like MMA, Kung Fu, both of which I'll be doing just in my own time. So rather than have the super intense kung fu extravaganza on a Wednesday evening of 8 till half 9, where 1,000 kicks, that's just like standard, really. If you do less than that, it's low. It's a kick light night. Then I will be able to practice the things that I need to practice for my grading intensively, rather than just sort of thrown in at the end, and then not be super tired the next day, depending on what it is I'm practicing, because it might not be muscle intensive, it might just be brain intensive. And I can practice 6 hours instead of 1.5, and I can spread it across the day, because today I had a client, and maybe next week I'll have a client as well. But client thing's 1 hour, and I can then practice around that when I know, for sure, ideally with greater like lead time. I would ideally get a regular time every week for that client, so I can work a schedule out around that. But the next event will be Christmas, so after bonfire night. Anyway, I'm gonna go. You can see the tired under my eyes. So I need my nap, bro. But I'll catch you cats on the flip flop. Goodbye.